Okie dokie. So now I'm just going to talk about blocks. Okay, so you guys have hopefully drawn all of your symbols for your assessment. You can see I've got some here on the page. And at the moment, as I hover my mouse over the different parts of the drawing, we can see all the lines are individual. Okay, what you guys need to do for your assessment, okay, is create blocks. And this is really useful when you are doing a project with lots of pieces. So maybe a hotel with like 500 beds, or a theatre with 100 seats or something like that. Okay, so this is really useful. So now I've drawn my symbols. What I'm going to do is select my symbol and I'm going to type block. Okay, and this guy comes up. And your block name for your assignment needs to match the name of the symbol underneath the symbol on your handout. Okay, and then for future reference, you need to include information. Just so you know what it is, enough so that you know what it is. So I'm going to call it bed_single. I'm going to make sure convert to blocks is ticked, allow exploding, and my block unit is millimeters. If I wanted to, I could also add a description, which probably would be good to have the dimensions of the object, which you guys should know. Okay, so we do that and I click create block. And we'll notice now that when I hover my mouse over it, it selects as a whole, or it highlights as a whole. Okay. If I then want to edit this block, so what I'm going to do is double click on it. And I get brought to this space with a grey background. Okay, this means that I am in my block editor. And if I want to, I can use my CAD tools as per normal and add anything that I want and make any changes. Okay, when I'm happy, I can click save and then close. Right, so the way blocking works is I'm just going to copy and paste a few of these so you guys can see. So you guys can see I have got 5 single beds. All right, I'm going to double click on one in order to edit my block. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw a circle in the center. Okay, so I've drawn my circle in the center because my boss has told me to, or my boss has decided he wants to change all the chairs in the theatre, so I've double clicked on the block to edit it. I can click save and then I click close, and you'll notice that all of the items that were blocked, okay, and that I copied and pasted, the change has been made on all of them automatically. Okay, so this is why we use blocks. All right, so it's a really handy tool. I'm going to delete all of the rest of these. All right, so when I've created a block in a file, I can then insert it again. So I'm going to say insert block bed_single. Okay, there may be others in that list. I'm going to click insert, and you guys can see it's attached to my mouse. Okay, and I can click and I can insert. And there is my bed block. Okay, when you block an object, which is what you need to do for your first assignment, you are creating a block reference within that file only. Okay, so for your assessment, you need to make sure you block every symbol that you've drawn according to the name that is written underneath it on the handout. Okay, in terms of on the handout, it says the diameter of the circle. Okay, we will be checking to make sure that the diameter of your circle and the diameter mentioned in the block name matches your handwritten measurements on your scanned PDF. Okay, thanks guys.